way to end, Tony. I'm you on fire. Yeah, man. I mean, I told the boss, I said,
as y'all probably listening to right now, you guys that's just joined us now on the podcast and people just now joining us on YouTube. Listen a little bit of AEW Revolution press conference. So that's probably what you hear behind me. So I just want to hear this part for what Sting was saying and after their match. So that we're gonna talk about tomorrow, but yeah.
After greatest comeback and the greatest send off ever in wrestling or sports, I think. Darby Allin one-on-one for the first time ever. Boston, big business versus Jay White. He is literally, I feel like, one of the top acts here, and I'd love to get in the ring with Jay. And where I'm after Sting retires, and you gotta remember, it's been like 3 years I've had this guy next to me, and he's been along every step of the way. And this is actually my first challenge as a solo act. And Jay White.
Stressing us out yet again in another match and entertaining us. And Sting, just thank you for all of the incredible memories, bringing us all here tonight to commemorate your incredible career. Congratulations and enjoy that downtime.
So mainly it was the Sting, Darby Allin, and Young Buck match was the main event compared to what they were saying earlier.
Open for you. We can hammer some more questions this way towards Tony Khan.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. If I want to see the replay, I can see the replay. So let's get to business. So this is WFSO Bucks Talk. So don't get confused. Although I was listening a little bit of what was going on with the press conference, AEW Revolution pay per view. So they brought out some stuff that I done forgot. Sting first match was in 2021. It had to be 2021. Revolution was his debut with AEW. So, and his last match had to end it, the same pay per view but different year. So it was good, and I do admit that he did get a little bit screwed out of the matches that he was supposed to be like in WWE. Like most of us were saying, like between him and Triple H, that match he had at WrestleMania 31, that he should have won that match, but that kind of match had Vince handprints on there, and just unbelievable. Just it was a good match, and a lot of factors kicked in, but Vince isn't there anymore, and we can look out for the new chapter. So I guess all we can do is now just move on from it. But yeah, what a career. Now let's get to talk about what's good so far. So 4 games that the Bucks played, they held their opponents under 100 points, including this one this past Friday with Bucks beating the Bulls 113-97. Also, while I was explaining to the guys on Twitch that's watching, that I didn't get the chance to do this video after the game because by the time I got here, it was the fourth quarter. It was thing around although I was watching it through my phone on my way home, but yeah, and I stayed up, most of the night, Saturday morning just to watch the rest of the game. Well, the replay of it. I should say. And yeah, interesting. Like the defense is coming together. Offense is still decent, but a little bit flat for some of the guys that's playing. Just need to be a little bit better. But yeah, and then same game. As you look at the quarters stats on here, out of that, Milwaukee was leading in the first quarter, 33-24, and they was leading the second quarter, although it was like the lowest, no, not the lowest that the Bucks scored, but the lowest that Chicago scored. So it was 25-20 Bucks. Third quarter, it was the lowest that the Bucks had scored, but Chicago, I think that's the most that they had scored in any quarter. 24 Milwaukee, Chicago 28. Fourth quarter, of course, it was Milwaukee 31, Chicago 25. So yeah, and the Bulls was not having a good night, with and yeah, it was just almost, but don't give me, bad scoring too. And at least like three people from the bench, stepped up, but they still, not trying to like that Daniel Garnari like be himself. Is like they're not setting him up right. Just put it that way. But eventually, like I said, the last game where he ended up scoring like I think he had like 8 or 10. I think he had 10 points. I think it was the Charlotte game on at home. He did better, but it's just not. They're just not sending him right. But that'd be to be continued because I will probably talk about it. Oh yeah, it's not even today. It's tomorrow now. Well, it's Monday, March 4th. For some of you, with the Twitch, I just started. Was it like an hour ago my time, and I was trying to get this this Zoom working for me. It was taking longer, so I ended up reset it and got it to at least work. So pardon me for that. But anyway, so let's get to this first. I don't know. They both teams made the same attempts, but 37-86 with 43% from the field. Yeah, kind of low. 15 of 46 from three with 32.6%. Yeah, that's kind of low too. And 24 of 32 was 75% from the free throw. 11 offensive rebounds with a total of 49 rebounds, 22 assists, 7 steals, 4 blocks, and an amazing. I mean, it's really 7 turnovers. So it seems like they're taking care of the ball a little bit more. But I think you probably gonna have your same two that's gonna turn over at the time, the playoffs start. So hopefully they'll get that goal. Team status 41.9%. Might as just say it's 42%. Then the Bucks with 11-27 with 40.7%. That's nearly 41. And only missed like 2 free throws on 14-16 with 87.5% from the free throw. Kind of like their downfall from that one on that part. With a total of 44 rebounds. Had more assists than the Bucks. They had 25. Less steals than the Bucks with only 4. Only 2 blocks. And with only 12 turnovers. Like I said, I don't know their like season average for that, but we'll just say it's probably because don't know the. So excuse me, guys. Let's get to player status for the Bucks. We're gonna start with Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had the game high with 46 points. Only 1 turnover, so that's great. 1 steal, 6 turnovers, 16 rebounds with 5 offensive rebounds, 12 of 16 from the free throw, 2 of 3 from 3, and 16 of 22 from the field. Brook Lopez, he did okay. 12 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds, 4-8 from 3 and 4-8 from the field. Damian Lillard, still not a good shooting night, was kind of horrible. Same thing with Malik Beasley, but let's just talk about Damian Lillard. 16 points, only 3 turnovers, kind of like an average there. 7 assists, 3 rebounds, perfect 5 for 5 from the free throw, but 3 of 10 from 3 and 4 of 18 from the field. He started out with like 2 3-pointers, was 2 of 2. Then don't even know what's going on ever since then. It was just, but did manage, like I said, he still managed to score 16 points. But yeah, it's just an All-Star game was going to be leading to like some good things. But I think some of the moves that he still tried to do, he's just not being smart about it. Is like still trying to be. I think he just needs to adjust. That's just the issue I think that he has. Like he needs to adjust to the team's playing style because he's not the number one guy anymore. He's teaming up, with somebody that's number 2, and plus somebody that's going to pass the ball to him when he's open. And when you're open, you really got to hit those shots. So yeah, it's just insane. But let's go to the bench. Kind of a bad shooting night for Bobby Portis too, but managed to get 11 points, 1 block, 2 steals, double. Well, Giannis had double too, so I forgot to mention that. But Bobby Portis had 3 offensive rebounds, 2 of 4 from the free throw. That probably would kind of kill them. 1 of 5 from 3 and 4 of 13 from the field. Ouch, that's crazy. Patrick Beverly, on the other hand, last 2 games he's been stepping up. Including this game, 14 points, 1 block, 2 assists, 4 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 2 of 5 from 3, and 5 of 8 from the field. And although AJ Green only had like 9 minutes, but at least he did a little something. Had 7 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 2 of 3 from 3. Oh God, the internet went out. So I apologize for people that was. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to continue on the podcast, just talk about the numbers. Yeah, suddenly, the internet just went out. What a wrong time for it to happen. Or whatever, because there's no win now. But yeah, it just had to happen and wouldn't let me finish. Oh God. Okay. So like I said about AJ Green, 7 points, 2 of them the free throw, 1 of 2 from 3 and 2 of 3 from the field.